Hello guys, welcome to our week 3, our technical session. So we're going to be doing our combination today. Now the combination we're going to be doing today guys is going to be kicks. So there's going to be lots of kicks in there, meaning you're going to make sure you are warm. Please go and watch the warm-up tutorial, get yourself warm first. Now obviously guys, we're going to do our dynamic leg stretches. Before we do that, I'm going to show you the kicks we're going to be working on. Now the kicks we're working on are, we're going to be doing, so I'll go left leg forward, we're going to switch front kicks, pow. We're going to be doing side kicks and back kicks. Now if you're in the elite team, we're also going to be doing half spin back fist. If you're in the elite team, you haven't watched the tutorial on half spin back fist, go back to week 2 and watch the tutorial on half spinning back fist. If you want to, I've done a tutorial on switch front kicks in the beginner section. So we spent a lot of time on learning this motion here. I will go through it today and I'm going to be teaching a lot of work on the side kicks and back kicks, but if you need more detail, go back and learn from the beginner ones please, because it's going to help loads. In fact, I advise everyone to watch as many videos as you can. You might pick just a little bit up from each video. So before we start, let's shake up body loose, shake up body loose. We're going to be doing our dynamic leg stretches. Now make sure please, again, number 1, you have done the warm up. Number 2, you have enough space. We are not going for super high kicks. If you're in the garden, you probably have a bit more space. Some in the living room, it's not about the height. You only need this area you have in front of you. So please be careful with that. So we're going to feet together. Back, stance up, kia, back leg, dynamic leg stretches. 3, just below the belt. 1, 2, 3, 5 at belt height. 1. Now I realise, guys, 2, that you're all the advanced elite team. 3, 4, 5. So you've probably got to stretch your legs in this, but it's not necessary today. Let's go for 5 above the belt. 1, 2, 3. If you can kick higher, 4. Don't worry. 5. We're going to go a little bit higher in these last 3, but please don't go off the ceiling tiles. We want to own this area and be safe in the area. Ready? 3 high ones. 1, 2. Only if you're safe to do so. 3. Switch stance. Kia. Other leg. Start low. 1, 2. Keep these guards up ready. 3. We're going to belt height for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to be a bit higher than belt height, just a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to go for higher just slightly. Now you might be able to go pow, but up there might be your lampshade, or you might fall over and hit your head. So please don't go as super high as you can, just a little bit higher. 3, 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic. Right, from here, let's take the arms to the side. Now again, just adjust your arms to the height you want to swing your leg to. Let's go 20 seconds. Choose the height that's right for you. If you want to go higher and you feel safe to, you go for it, guys. But you've got to risk assess. You've got to look at your environment and see, right, where is it safe? How is it safe? What's safe? Swing them up. 10 more seconds. Skin those legs a bit looser. Again, we're not going for super high kicks, so we don't need super flexibility, but I do want your muscles awake. Make sure they're ready. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so from the side, we're going to remember, I'm going to show you from here, bum goes back. Imagine riding that bike. That gets the hips out of the way. From the side, let's go with our left leg first. 3 low ones. 2, 3, 5 to belt height. 1, getting loose together. 3, 4, 5. Let's go a little bit higher for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 a little bit higher, not too high. 1, 2, 3. There'll be no kicks higher than that today. That's all we need. 3 low ones. 1, 2. Remember, this is just a technical session. 3, 5 medium ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for 5 a bit higher. We get that combo ready in a bit. 1, 2. Getting loose. 3. Prepare the body. Prepare the mind. 4 and 5. Let's go for 3. A little bit higher. Last one's 1. There we go, guys. 2 and 3. Fantastic. Shake it loose. Keep your butt so your legs are warm and ready now. Big knees round. Big circles. So I'd like to go over, guys, first of all, our switch front kicks. So it's the start of our combo. So we're going to put our feet together. I'll explain in a little bit of detail why we do this. Bow, stance up, kia. Let me show you. So I'm going to show you from the side. Stay where you are. When I do a switch front kick, I keep my front hand at the front. Let me show you the difference. When I keep my front hand at the front and I switch my legs, you see my chest stays in the same place and it keeps my hip forwards. I'll show you from this way. I switch my legs but not my arms. Can you see that? So my front hand stays in front, my hip stays in front. Now let me show you what would happen if I switch my whole stance. Can you see what happened there? Now my back is facing this way, I've changed my arms and my hips are facing this way. They're not pointing towards the target. Let me show you from this way. Switch stance, my whole leg goes, my whole body goes, and now I'm pointing the wrong direction. So why do I want to not do that? Let me show you. When I switch stance here and keep my hand in front, it keeps this hip at the front or pointing forward, should I say. It's quicker. It's quicker. If I do this, I drag the hip round and then need to put it back in the middle to do my kick. It just takes too long. Also, when I switch stance from here, you'll notice if I freeze halfway, look what happens halfway. I have no guard and I'm square on, which means my target areas are bigger before I get back into my stance. Well, that's going to be quite dangerous for me. So the bonus of doing this is I keep a guard in front and my hips stay ready for the kick. Pow! Now, why is a switch front kick better than another kick? The reason why. If I do my front leg front kick, and I go into a lot more detail in the beginner session on this, but I'll glaze over it for you guys. If I do my front leg front kick, you'll recognise I don't travel very far forwards. When I do my switch front kick, I get to travel forwards. Now the purpose of that is I travel about this far. Now most people aren't going to stand in range that I can kick them, especially if I'm leaning back to lift this leg up. They're not close enough. So if I do my switch, I then gain this distance and then kick. As I gain this distance, that's the distance between my front hand and my targets, which is the distance between their front hand and their targets. So if I do my kick here and hit the guard, look what happens when I do this. It's going through and past the guard. We like that. Now why wouldn't I just do a back leg front kick? Well, the simple thing is I want to switch it up. If I do a back leg front kick, if I do a switch leg front kick, this switch confuses the person. They're not sure what's going on. Pow! It's sneaking. So it's just another technique for you to add in, so when you're doing your kicks, they don't know which one's coming. So let's go through that together. Feet together. Bang. Stance up. Key up. Front hand in front. Let's do 5 in a row. Switch. Keep hip forwards. Kick. Lands behind. Switch back. Did we get that? Let's try it again. Switch. Kick. Lands behind. Switch back. Are we keeping these guards up? 3 more. Switch. Kick. Lands behind. Switch back. I'm going to do the last 2 facing this way for you. Switch. Kick, lands behind. Switch back. 1 more together. Switch. Kick, lands behind. Switch back. Right, now we need to be able to do 2 in a row. So let me show you what that looks like. I switch. Kick, land behind. Switch. Kick, land behind. Bwah! It's not that tricky. I just did it fast, so I'm going to slow it down and you'll see why it's not that tricky. If you've got the first bit, switch, kick, land behind, and switch back. This part's easy. Kick. Okay, so again, ready? Switch, kick, land behind, switch back leg kick. So I'm just covering my area. So if I'm here and I switch, kick, land behind, switch, if the opponent comes in, pow! I'm just shooting it out. Let's do that together 5 times. Guards up. We are left leg forward. We're switching. We're kicking. We land behind. We're switching back. We're kicking. We land behind. Easy. Let's go again. Switch. Kick. Land behind. Switch. Kick. Land behind. What do you notice about the 2 kicks? Where do they land? They land behind. That's right. So every time we do the kick, they land in the back. Let's try it again together. Switch. Kick. Land behind. Switch, kick, land behind. What do you notice about my guard? It barely moves, it stays in front. Let's do 2 more facing this way. Switch, kick, land behind. Switch, kick, land behind. And again, faster now, ready? Switch, kick, behind. Switch, kick, behind. Done, sir. Well done, team. Now my advice is, if you find that tricky, that's okay. That's the whole point. I want you to learn something new. I'm challenging you. Go back, re-watch it, nail it down. Or just freeze on the section, or just pause it now, and just go through those principles and see if you can do it without my help. Remember, you just switch in, you kick in, landing behind, switch in, kick in, landing behind. So if you just go through that and see if you can do it without my help. See if you can turn the camera off and just try it by yourself. Okay, so we're moving on to the next section of the combo, which is going to be a side kick. So let's practice our side kicks first. Together. Stands up, kia, front leg side kick. So to do a front leg side kick, I need to turn the hip over. You'll notice if I don't turn this foot, I'm going to have a problem with my movement. So I'm going to open the gate first, not too far. I'm going to lean on that foot. That allows this leg, it wants to lift up now. As I lean on the foot and lift my knee up, I turn the foot over. I like to imagine, guys, that I've got a handle on my knee. As I've got the handle on my knee, I pull the knee over. That turns my butt to face the camera, so you can see that. It also turns my foot to face the camera, so it shoots out. Let's do it together. Turn the foot, knee up, pull it over. Notice what I do when I pull over. I want you to focus on this back leg. When I pull over, what do I do with this back leg? I open it to start with position 1. It needs to go wider. I lift, it turns again. So the heel is pretty much pointing at the target. I'm going to face you the way because you can see it probably better. So I turn open the gate, when I lift my knee up and turn it over, bam, even further over. That creates more stability, and then my hips in the right position so I can strike out. Let me show you facing you again, team. Open the gate, knee comes up, turn the knee over, turn the foot. Strikes out, pulls down. Now if you're in your living room, please don't kick so high, we're just going to shoot low. Open the gate, knee up, turn the leg over, shoot down, pull back, and in. I'm happy with that. You're striking down. Pow! Let me do 3 in a row together. Ready? With me. Open the gate. Knee up, turn over, turn the foot further. Shoot out, pull back, down, pull back into a stance. We've just taken it step by step. Open the foot. Open the gate, should I say. Knee comes up, turn the foot over, open the gate further, strike out, and back down. Now, what do you notice about my knee? When I turn it over, I also pull it in. If I turn it over and just do this and my foot goes to a butt, it's going to look more like a turning kick when it comes out. I want the kick to come from here because it's more powerful. The muscle that does your side kick is the muscle that does your plyometric squat. So it's powerful. It's a big, powerful one. Let's go again together. Turn the foot. Knee comes up, turn it over, turn the foot even further, strike out, bring it back. Let's do some facing this way, team. Guards up. When I say face this way, I'm going to face this way. You keep facing the camera, you won't see me. So, open the gate. Bring the knee up. Watch this. 1. That extra turn. Strike and back down. Again. Open the gate. Knee up. Turn. Strike. Back down. Turn. Open the gate. Knee up. Strike and back down. 1 more. Turn. Open the gate. Knee up. Strike and back down. So hopefully we've nailed our side kicks. I'm sure you're pretty awesome at them anyway. I just want to recap over the technique. Can we put that in our combo? Let's try it. 50 go. Bam. Stance up. Kia. Remember, switch stance. Well, should I say switch legs, not stance. Keep the hand in front. For run kick. Switch. Front kick. Side kick. Open up. Knee up. Turn. Strike. Let's do 3 more together facing this way. Go. Switch. Front kick. Switch. Front kick. Turn. Side kick. Back to stance. 1 more. Switch. Front kick. Switch. Front kick. Turn. Side kick. Can do 3 more facing this way. Ready? Switch. Front kick. Switch. Front kick. Turn. Side kick. I'm going to do a low one for you guys. Go. Switch. Front kick. Switch. Front kick. Turn the body. Side kick. And again. 1 more. Switch. Front kick. Switch. Front kick. Knee up. Side kick. Done so. Go and grab yourself a quick drink. You do fantastic thing. Grab a drink. Right, so you're back now. We're going to add on the back kick. Now again, if you're in the elite team now, you probably know how to do back kick, but I'm going to recap over it. If in the advanced team, we're learning this as a new skill. Might take you a few more times to practice it, but that's a good thing. It means you're putting more focus and energy into it. I like that. So we are left leg forward, back kick. Open the back foot just like you're doing a side kick. But this time the front leg travels across. Now you can see a line that I'm on here. I'll take my foot across the line and then turn it. Now I'm facing the target here with my eyes have turned round. Let's do that bit again. Open again. Slide the foot across, turn it. Look at the target. Now the mistake a lot of people make with this is they do this. If you watch the line, open the gate, is they drag the foot round too far. As I drag the foot round too far, I've now come away from the target. You could probably see better if I show you from this way. If I turn the foot and I bring this foot round, I've now come away from the target. That would be a defensive back kick. We're not doing that today. Let me show you that again. One, this is going to be bad. Let me show you good. One, here. Because now, it's still a back kick. It's coming from the back. I strike out. Stick with me. Ready? Together. Open the gap. Step across, slide round. Look at the target. Now raise up onto this leg, strike out, land down. Let me show you that again. Open the gap. Step across, spin round. Lean on to the non-kicking leg. Raise the kicking leg up. Remember that handlebar I said you have on the side. Turn it over, strike out, and then back down. Now a little tip as we start to flow more. That straight line now needs to be a slight curve. So I go one, I curve round a little bit. But it's really important I don't curve all the way around. I spun too far. Let's do it with a slight curve. With me. 3 in a row. Open the gate. Curve slightly round. Turn, lift up, body on the side, strike out. You get more stability that way. Let's try it again. Open the gate. Which bit's the best bit for you? Which bit are you remembering? Are you remembering the curve, slight curve? Are we leaning? Are we leaning on the non-kicking leg, raise this one up? Are we remember the handlebar? Strike and then down. Now remember the kick lands in front. If the kick lands behind, I'll show you the way of doing it. 1, 2, kick. Well, that looks like a spinning heel kick. I've spun too far around. I want the kick to come straight at the target. So you can see me, I'm coming straight at the target. So I go 1, curve round 2, look knee up, strike. Notice how my head goes this way. Let me show you from a different angle. 1, 2, 3, strike, land down. Lands in front. Facing this way, guys. Stick with me. You go out. Stands up. Kia. Ready. Open the gate. Curve round. Look at the target. Knee up. Strike. Land down. Now we're going to do some low ones because obviously if you're not safe in a safe environment, we're going to go a bit low. So let's go again. Guards up. Open the gate. Curve round. Look. Knee up. Strike. That's good enough for me. Switch stance. And again. Open the gate. Curve round. Look. Land on the one leg. Lift the knee up. Turn it over. Strike. Land down. Back to the stance. One more together. Nice and low. Here. Open the gate. Round. Look. Land on the foot. Strike. Do you remember when I spoke about the spinner and the sticker? So if I've got the ball of my foot on the floor, it allows me to spin round. If I've got the heel, it allows me to spin round. We call those the spinners. The sticker, watch when the sticker, you tell me when the sticker comes in. That's a spinner, sticker. Spinner, sticker. Do you notice? And spinner again. I stick the foot on the floor when I want the greatest stability for the strike, and then I bring it off so I can continue to move around. Should we put down our combo? Again, if you need to, guys, go back and practice that back kick. We're going to slowly put that into our combo now. We're ready. Bam. Stance up. Kia. Switch. Hands in front. Do you remember that? Front kick. Switch. Front kick. Open the gate. Knee up. Turn it further. Side kick. Land in your stance. Open the gate further. Step around. Knee up. Back kick. Lands in front. 2 more facing this way. Kia. Switch, front kick, switch, front kick. Open the gate, knee up. side kick. Open further, come round, land on the leg, look at the target, kneel, back kick. Switch stance. Let's go back to our left leg forward, guards up, switch, front kick, switch, front kick, turn the foot, kneel, rotate it round, kick, round it goes, lean on it, kneel, kick. Now I realise, guys, doing back kicks is very difficult when you're following a camera because you're turning around and the camera disappears for that moment in time, which is why you're going to use the pause button. Boom. Not yet. You use the pause button so you can see a bit, pause it, then go and practice by yourself a bit, come back and check to see if you're in line with it. And that back kick's the hardest one. We're going to move into a spinning back fist next. The spinning back fist, you're going to be turning your back on the target again. Now, this is where we do a half spin back fist. So can I show you the half spin back fist from this angle first? So show from here, Kia. Same thing. You can see I'm repeating this motion so it sticks in. Open the gate. Step around, come to here, step forward and strike. Did you notice I switch stance? I switch stance because I started with my right leg forward from here. I go 1, 2, I've ended up left leg forward. So if I face you and I start left leg forward for you guys, I go 1, 2, strike, I end up with the opposite stance. Let me show you this way. Open the gate. Step around just like the back kick, but I come even tighter on this one. Bring the arm up to the opposite shoulder, step round and strike at the target. It's a more difficult one, isn't it? But let's go again. Left leg forward. Open the gate. Step around. Nice and tight. Big tall. Hook yourself. The striking hand, your back fist hand is on top. Step round. Look at the target. Strike the target. Back to your stance. One more this way. Open the gate. Step around. Hook. Step. Strike. So just to reconfirm the one we're hooking with. So the striking hand. Which one does the strike? It's the back hand. It's the reverse punch hand that does the strike. So I go. Open the gate, step around, the reverse punch hand goes on to the shoulder. Can you see that? If we get that bit, you can start with it there if you want to, if it helps to start with. Open the gate, come around, look, strike. That's probably easier to start with. Let's try it again, left leg forward. Hand goes on. That's the one I'm doing the back fist stuff. Your back arm. On, open the gate, step around, look, really important to look. If you can't see from here, just turn the feet a bit further and you'll see. Step and strike. So remember that bit. If you can't see the target, just start again and wrap yourself around further. If I can't see the target, this would be bad. If I went 1, 2, I'm looking at what I've done rather than what I'm about to do. You wouldn't play darts, so close your eyes and throw the darts at the dartboard or spin around and do that. You might want to do that, but you can see it's very dangerous, so you're not going to hit that triple 20 or the bullseye. So if I want to hit the target exactly where I want to hit it, I've got to see it first. And I need to have a stable position. This is why we need to practice a few times. Open the foot with me. Ready? Step around. Strike. And again. Back foot goes round. This hand, remember your back hand, reverse punch hand is the one doing the strike. Step around, spin, step and strike. I'm going to do it facing, in fact, let me do it facing this way, guys, and you might help some people at different angles. Round, back hand's doing the strike. Strike. Now I like to do this, pow, for more energy. It's your choice. Left leg forward. 1, 2, 3. In there, eyes on as well. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. So you do those 3 stages facing each other. Let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3. And again, one more time facing each other. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to face away. We're going to go a bit faster than that. Right? Kia. Go. Kia. And in. 2 more. Bounce up, left leg forward. Go. Kia. Stands up, left leg forward. Last one. Go. Kia. Right, so again, just like the back kick, it's very difficult to follow a TV screen and spin around at the same time. You get dizzy. Pause it, practice it, come back to it. Let's do the whole combo. Kia. Switch, front kick, pow. Switch back, front kick, pow. Open up, knee up, side kick, round, knee up, back kick, back round the other way. Ready? Round the other way. Back round, yeah, boom. Done, sir. What did you notice? The spinning back fist is off the other arm because your back kick switches your stance, which is why it gets so confusing, which is why it's just so good, because building up great coordination and body knowledge. So what have we got to do? We've got to practice the spinning back fist with our other leg forward now. With me. Left, go right leg forward for you, guards up. Now remember, just remember the principles of this. If you do the principles, don't worry left and right, you will learn it. Open the front foot, 1. Back on, reverse punch up. Spin around and look, 2. Hit the target on 3. Did you get that? Let's try it again. It's not as hard as you think. It bamboos you to start with, and suddenly it's just something you can do. So guards up with your right leg forward. Let's try it. Open the gate and hand on with a reverse punch hand, 1. Step around and look at the target on 2. Step towards the target and strike on 3. Let's try it again. I'm going to face the other way for you. Open the gate and put the hand on the shoulder, 1. Step around and look at the target, 2. Step and strike towards the target, 3. 2 more. A little bit faster. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. With a flow. 1, 2, 3. You ready for the combo? If you're not, go and practice that bit. Stick with me. I'm not going to go super fast here. Back. Stands up. Kia. Switch. Front kick. Pow. Switch. Front kick. Pow. Open the foot up. Knee up. Side kick. Land down. Open round. Back kick. Pow. Back round the other way. Pow. You got that? Let's try it again. Switch. Front kick. Switch. Front kick, side kick, strike, back kick, strike, round, back fist, strike. Now I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to make the back fist section a bit slow. Now remember, the elite team, this is mainly for the elite team, the back fist and the back kick anyway. So if you're on the advanced team and you want to stick to just a side kick, you pause there, and then you'll recuperate ready for when I start again. But I'm going to go through the breakdown on the back kick and the spinning back fist a little bit more, meaning I'm going to speed up the first bit. Back, stance up, kia, switch, front kick, switch, front kick, side kick, pow. I'm going to open this up. 1, step round, 2. Look at the target, balance, 3. Lands in front. Open the gate the opposite way, hand on shoulder, close up, look at the target, strike. Done, sir. 2 more times, ready? Stands up, kia. Go, switch, front kick, switch, front kick, side kick, front leg. Pow! Back kick, open, round, look at the target, lean on, knee up, strike. Landing stance, check it out. Which one's your reverse punch hand? You've got it now. Turn, open the foot, pow. Step around, look at the target. Step, pow. Fantastic. I'm going to face you the other way, just for those people who might find it easier. So bow, stands up, kia. Switch, front kick, switch, front kick. Open up, side kick, pow. Open again, round, look at the target, lean, strike, lands in front. Reverse punch hand. Ready, open the gate, goes on the shoulder, look at the target, straight out. Have you got that, team? Now I'm going to show you one little sneaky trick here. After my side kick, to make the back kick flow better, I'm going to step straight into the back kick. Stick with me, let me show you first. Open the foot, side kick, land down, back kick. Can you see what I did? Instead of going side kick, land down, then moving into the back kick, my side kick lands directly into the back kick. Let me show you from here. Open the foot, side kick, land straight to position, as if I'm going to run off this way. I've just cut out this motion after the side kick. Let me show you without the sneaky trick. Side kick. Let me show you with the sneaky trick. Side kick. So I cut out this bit. From the side kick, goes straight to the floor. I'm going to show you from this way. Side kick, down. Back kick. Again. Side kick, down. Back kick. So my side kick lands into the back kick, so it makes it flow. So it's starting to link now. I'm going to show you from this side because you might find it easier from this way. Side kick, land down, back kick. Again, I'm kicking high. Let's do some low kicks. Side kick, land down, back kick. So I'll face this way. You can see this bit. Side kick, land straight to the position. Lean on it, back kick. One more time this way, so I think you can see the feet better. Open the foot, side kick lands down in position. Not across, down. I've already turned. Back kick lands down. I'd like to show you the whole combo a little bit faster so you can watch it and then you're going to practice it a few times a bit faster by yourself. Kia. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, one more time, ready? This way, going faster. It's up to you if you stick with me or just watch the combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to face this way. 1. Got it wrong. That's me rushing it. So, forgive me, right? I'm going to do it again. And I'm glad, in fact, I'm glad I did that. I'm going to take that as a win. You've seen if you rush it sometimes, I've switched stance, and I've gone straight into it, I've rushed it, and I've done my switch front kick wrong. So you're going to show me, I'm going to slow it down, show you what I do now if I make a mistake. You ready? I'm glad you've seen that, so I'm going to show you. What I do is I switch and I recap over the whole movements. I'm happy I know what I'm doing now. Let's go back to stats. Switch, power, switch, power. Front, move back, power, shoot. Again, fast one. Switch, power, side, round, back, round, power. So, that was me doing it fast. You can do it as many times you want now. Just recap over this section for me. The reason why we do things. Hand stays in front, so I get the kick straight up. Power. Back to the guard. Defensive kick just in case. Power. Open the gate to allow this knee to come up, hold the handlebar. Turn it over and spin further. That makes that heel point towards the target. From here, strike out, shortcut. Don't land it there, land it there. Spin, look at the target first. Lean onto the sticker. Strike, lands in front so I don't spin round. The back arm is doing the spinning back fist, so I'm going to take it to the front shoulder as I open the back of the gate. I spin around, look at the target, land in front and strike. Hopefully you've got that, guys. And I'm going to go back over that massive mistake I made. So, although it's a bit embarrassing I made a mistake, I'm okay with it because it gave me an opportunity to show you what happens when I make a mistake. What I do is I just go back and go, what went wrong? Get it the coordination right in my head, redo it, back on track again. And hopefully now you'll forgive yourself if you've made a few mistakes. If you haven't made mistakes, it just means that I haven't challenged you enough yet. And if I haven't challenged enough yet, stick with me, I'm going to. Or maybe you could challenge yourself and try switching stance like I've been doing. If you want to switch stance and not try and do the other side, it's the same drill. You just got to get it. 1, 2, 3, open round, 4, round, power. Can you see, if you learn it both stance, you're going to build up a lot more coordination, meaning you are in control of your body to do whatever you want it to do. Thank you guys. Go into the cool down, stretch those legs off, have a fantastic day.